Serious Brain.
Presentes y futuros, bienvenidos al segundo capítulo de Game of Thrones. Gracias por estar al otro lado de la red, por elegirme para pasar un rato entretenido. Y seguimos probando esta demo que parece que abarca todo el episodio primero de este juego creado por Telltale Games. Y no sé, una de cal y otra de arena. La historia me está interesando, eso desde luego, pero visualmente y jugablemente me parece tosco, torpe y feo. Lo cual no es una buena característica en ningún caso. Pero ya sabéis que no me importan mucho los gráficos, así que si al final vemos que nos va enrollando, que la historia va teniendo interés, pues es posible que la continuemos, es decir, que al final compre el juego. No lo sé, de momento vamos a terminar la demo y, oye, vamos viendo. En cualquier caso, acabamos de llegar a Desembarco del Rey, vamos a jugar con la hija de Lord Forrester, con el fallecido Lord Forrester, después de que estuviéramos en la boda roja, todo saliera mal, lográramos llegar con la espada a la casa principal de esta familia y pues bueno, diéramos las noticias a nuestro tío de que había que proteger la arboleda, tuvimos que marcharnos al muro y luego ya como Ethan, como el señor de este lugar, pues digamos que no nos salió muy bien nuestra primera conversación con los Whitfield, que habían venido aquí pidiendo justicia cuando habían sido ellos los que habían masacrado a la familia de Jacob, se llamaba, ahora no me acuerdo, del que había llevado la espada. También va a venir Ramsay, que sabéis que eso no va a ser nada bueno, ahí muere alguien seguro, pero ahora estamos en Desembarco del Rey, con Mira, creo que se llamaba. La verdad es que no me queda mucho con los nombres, porque me está interesando lo mínimo, ya lo he dicho antes, es lo que hay. Pero bueno, vamos a continuar a ver qué tal vamos. ¿Estará Cersei por aquí? Seguro que sí. Bien, acabamos de entrar en lo que yo entiendo que son los aposentos, y vamos a mirar qué hay. Un montón de cosas.
Ethan made this for me.
Bien, es el blasón de la casa Forrester. Moneda de Yunkai.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
Claro, Ashes.
Strange place, Essos.
Esos. Estaba en esos, sí.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Recordad que estamos temporalmente en la boda roja, que eso creo que fue la tercera temporada, creo. Igual no, pero me suena que final segunda temporada, tercera, igual, no me acuerdo muy bien.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Es lo que hay. Desde luego hay cierto paralelismo con los Stark, ¿no? Tienen a un muchacho de escudero que era de otra familia y tenía deudas. Luego está la hija mayor que ha ido a Desembarco del Rey. Es decir, que hay paralelismos.
A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Pues algunos ya no. Algunos ya no.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Está un poco nublado, al menos metafóricamente. Es raro que no lo hayan traducido como Desembarco del Rey al español. No sé si sois de Latinoamérica, no sé qué nombre tendría, pero aquí se traduce como Desembarco del Rey. Se me hace raro que en los subtítulos esté como King's Landing, como su nombre original.
But you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Bien, tenemos que intentar que Margaery nos ayude. Aunque a ella tampoco le fue muy bien al final. Se fue de este mundo a lo grande. Algo así, ¿no? Alguien llama.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Mandarle fuera. No,
No, it's fine. Come in.
Ensúciame el suelo, anda, hazme el favor. ¿Qué me vas a robar?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Preferiría no
It's
hablar de
private.
ello.
I'd rather not say.
Que tienes pinta de
Of course, my lady.
pajarito.
I didn't mean to pry.
Tienes pinta de pajarito.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, my lady.
No sé qué me estás dejando. No sé si son boñigas de vaca,
You
ensaimadas de
work for Lady Marjorie?
chocolate. No me queda muy claro.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
No lo sabemos. No sé.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Bueno, sí, sí lo sabemos, pero bueno.
Of course, my lady.
Cosas mías. Bueno. A ver qué tal se ve Lady Marjorie. Porque de momento son personajes desconocidos.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
¡Ostras!
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Bueno. Podría estar mejor, ¿verdad?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain
De
as if
perfil
it
se
were my
parece
own.
más.
What you've
Mi
suffered
madre me ha
is
escrito,
beyond
necesito tu
imagining.
ayuda. Vamos a
And
empezar,
your
eres
whole
muy
family
amable.
as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira. But
A ver
you
si nos
must
da la
not
oportunidad.
despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
¿Por qué haría eso? No
Her
soy una
face was
traidora.
full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not
Haré
important.
lo que quieras,
I
no tengo
cannot
nada que...
afford any conflict
Con
with
Cersei.
with the
Vamos a
wedding
preguntarle
so
qué
near.
debería decir.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her.
Claro, claro.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Evidentemente. Vamos con Cersei directamente.
See if the
Hostia.
Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Hostia. Hostia que nos cortan la cabeza. Como la caguemos. Bueno, al menos pone los morritos, Margaret, como pone la actriz, ¿no?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Sí, vamos a lamerle el culo a Cersei, todo lo que podamos y más, pero sin que se note demasiado. Sin que se note demasiado, ¿eh? Con tranquilidad, con suavidad. Nada hardcore, nada. Está Tyrion también.
You can do this.
Vale, de momento... Supongo que puedo interactuar con algo si me pone este cursor tan horrible por aquí en medio.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
¿Es la misma voz? De... ¿Son los
With your
actores los que
permission,
doblan?
Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Mantener la cabeza alta, reverencia con la cabeza... Reverencia con la
I am
cabeza.
honored, Your Grace.
yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Bueno, terminó medio. Lamer el culo, pero no
Forrester is a
demasiado,
northern
¿sabéis?
house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She
Nuestra
is.
lealtad es
House
inquebrantable.
Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Las caras son muy raras. Eran nuestros guardianes. Vamos a decir que eran nuestros guardianes. Vamos a en un término medio.
We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Ahí estamos. Tiene la cara muy rara. O sea, se le reconoce, pero es muy raro.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks.
Nos está pillando. Hay que cambiar, hay que cambiar.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose
Uf,
Bolton?
pregunta directa. Roose Bolton también servía a los Stark. Es el nuevo guardián. Es el nuevo guardián.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has
Nos
a
estamos
remarkable
pasando, eh.
talent for answering questions while in fact
Sí,
saying nothing
nos
at
estamos
all.
pasando, sí.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Vamos a decirle que sí. Esta vez sí.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I
No, pero-
won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What
No sé
did
si
you
eso
have
es
the girl
bueno o
do,
malo.
Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
A ella le da igual eso.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Qué cabrona. No la juzgo, solo escucho a su corazón.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Vale.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer the question.
Nunca
Go
existirá
on,
tal
my
conflicto.
loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
Me estoy pasando 7
Who do you
pueblos.
choose?
Me va a cortar la cabeza. A mi rey, por supuesto. Marguerite ha dicho que le digamos lo que quiera oír, así que
The king, of course.
Well said.
esperemos que Marguerite no lo olvide, pero se acuerde que nos ha dado ella el consejo. Sería importante.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Esperemos que el juego se acuerde de que ya nos ha dado ese consejo. Esperemos.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your
Vamos a
family,
decirle,
and
de
under the
momento
best
es que no podemos confiar en
Thank you,
Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion.
Es
That's
decir,
very kind of you to say.
That's
por mucho que nos caiga bien.
to so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood.
No
and
quiero
I
enfadar.
speak for
¿Podrías
the
ayudar a
Crown
mi
in this
familia?
matter.
Vamos a preguntárselo.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
Venga,
It's a risk
tío.
I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Absolutamente. No sé, me he dejado llevar un poco por lo que sabemos de él ya en la serie, ¿no? Pero a estas alturas todavía de la película... no sé yo cómo puede salir este tiro, ¿no? Si acertamos en Diana o nos sale por la culata y nos revienta el cráneo.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
Pero creo que me he pasado
Cersei has a way of looking at
de
things
elefante en
so
tela de araña.
It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Hablando de reventar la cabeza.
I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Una absoluta mierda. Una absoluta mierda
Would you
mortal.
marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
No
Which
quiero
is
ser
more than you
reina.
can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You know.
No me fío de esta mujer, ¿eh?
You'd
No me
make
fío
a
en
perfect
absoluto.
scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Una pareja de altura, desde
Sir
luego.
Bronn and...
De alturas extremas.
What are you doing? Well, Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mirror. I'm just glad it's over.
Pero te acuerdas, ¿no? Que el consejo fue tuyo.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am Queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Sera tiene razón, este vídeo le gusta a todos. Solo le importa lo que dicen.
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly.
Vale. Igual hemos arreglado un
Your
poco.
words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Vamos a pedir su ayuda.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
No me fío de esa
Whatever
muchacha,
you wish
pero
to
para
say,
nada.
you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Es que no me fío, ¿eh?
It's about my family.
No, no teníamos que haber hecho esto. No, es que no me fío de esa. De Marjorie sí, pero de esa de ahí... Hostia. Vamos a jugármela.
Go on.
Puedes detener a Ramsay, podría ayudar a Joffrey.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request.
Es complicado.
Especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise.
No creo que
But
pueda
my
hacerlo
mother
ni
has
aunque
left me no
quisiera.
choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady
Talent, por
Sansa.
favor, te lo ruego.
I will forever
Es mala
be in
respuesta,
your
no tenía que
debt.
haber dado eso.
My family will forever be in your debt.
No, no era la respuesta correcta.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Es complicado, es complicado. Vamos a seguir por esa línea, ya que la hemos
You
empezado.
have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Ya que hemos empezado por esa
Francis
línea de
arrived at Iron
pensamiento.
within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Vamos a ser
Thank you, my
consecuentes
lady.
con ello, sí.
I will send a raven to my family at once.
Hay que ser consecuentes. Ya que hemos tirado por ahí, afrontaremos las consecuencias. Pero no me fío de esa. Esa la teníamos que haber largado. Pero claro, si la largas va a sospechar. Yo creo que esa cabrona... No me fío un pelo. No, tenemos fiesta. Pues sí que, vamos. La suerte está de tu lado, campeón. Muere tu héroe, tu señor, te echan de casa y te mandan al muro, pierdes el caballo. Joder, amigo. Mierda. A este sí que... Sí. A este sí se le reconoce. Sí, sí.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have
Escóndete,
full
escóndete,
enough
escóndete.
practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your
Más
father
o
was
menos.
the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Bueno, le han puesto un poco boquita de piñón. Demasiada boquita de piñón.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Quédate, quédate. No te muevas. Corriendo tienes las de perder. Al menos si te quedas igual no te ve.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Claro, las caras son como las de los actores pero caricaturizadas, ¿no? No han intentado ser realistas del todo. Y por eso quedan un tanto raras. Y luego con esta textura borrosa de lienzo que les meten. Y estos temblequeos en los perfiles. Queda muy raro todo. Pero vamos, que ese hombre no está desollado, ¿eh? Eso ya os lo digo. Al menos no entero.
Bloody hell.
¿Ves? Un porcentaje. Está un porcentaje. Le han quitado lo que es la camisa. Bueno, supongo que Ethan estará entrenando. Digo yo. No, está subiendo escaleras.
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He
¿Cómo
was
me llaman a
fair
mí?
and
Quiero
wise
ser como él.
and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Este lo tiene muy complicado, ¿eh? Mucho.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Vale. Y es que viene Ramsay.
I was only trying to
Van a
survive.
morir todos. Seguro.
Lord
Por-
Ethan.
¿Quién es este hombre?
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
No nos
Quiet,
podemos permitir
please.
eso en absoluto.
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
Para la
It's
moral,
not
esto es
stealing if
horrible.
you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
truth.
right. I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Vale, no nos interesa tener a la gente en nuestra contra, ¿eh?
but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Deja de golpearle, tío.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
Tenéis los dos
Send him
razón.
to the war.
Tenéis los dos razón.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers, thief! If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
Inocente no
It'll
eres.
be an injustice, my lord.
Eso no es cierto.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Vale, no tenemos tiempo. Ha cometido un delito, eso desde luego. Ha robado las armas, se largaba, es decir, castigo tiene que tener. El problema es que su motivación tampoco es incierta. Si le cortamos 3 dedos, puede seguir ayudando a su familia. Si le enviamos al muro, no podrá ayudar a su familia. Pero si mostramos piedad, le estamos dando la razón en todo lo que ha hecho, pero el crimen lo ha cometido. Cortar los 3 dedos.
Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please,
Es que robar ha robado y ha desertado.
my lord, please!
No son por sus ideas.
My lord, normally it is the lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
Lo haremos.
I will carry out the sentence.
Hay que apechugar con la sentencia. No mandes a los demás lo que tú no estés dispuesto a hacer. ¿Y cómo sería moralmente si ahora nos retractamos? Quedaríamos mal, ¿verdad? Sí. Ah, toma por saco. Menos mal que no ha fallado. Es que el crimen estaba cometido. No puede dar aliento.
But a lord must meet our punishment when it's due.
Imagínate que de repente todo el mundo se pone a robar y a huir. No. Y menos en este momento.
Can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
Hombre, me parece que...
The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Vale.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Evidentemente el centinela tiene que ser alguien equilibrado. Entonces, a no ser que ahora averigüemos algo, tiene que ser el tío. Yo se lo daría al tío. Pero claro, esta situación en la que estamos ahora, con Ramsay, la diplomacia no creo que lleguemos a ningún lado, ¿eh? Con la diplomacia no creo que vayamos a ningún lado. Es que con Ramsay va a ser complicado.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us
que
off
estamos
and
muy
wait us out,
jodidos.
we'd only last a fortnight.
Muy
There
jodidos.
are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like.
Me parece
We've
buena
done it
idea.
before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
If that's what's necessary to keep the house safe, then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
La casa está en las últimas, el ejército ha sido diezmado, no tenemos casi suministros, la verdad es que una pelea contra los Bolton ahora mismo no es viable para nada.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Pregunta sobre los centinelas, vamos a
As
preguntarle.
I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him.
Esperaba una respuesta un poco más aclaratoria.
Ese
es el problema. Ese es el problema.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Es que esta pelea no la podemos ganar, al menos con la información que tenemos ahora mismo, no la podemos ganar en absoluto.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
A buscar más ayuda.
Asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
I must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
The Lord's work can harden a man. It's true.
But
Y
my
tú lo vas
mother's
a
not the
aprender
only ones I face.
forzadamente.
My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Eso es cierto, pero...
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Es que no podemos ganar esta pelea. A no ser que de repente se saquen 1 millón de guerreros de debajo de una piedra. Y comida. Y
Mira has asked
recursos.
for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel? I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
Do you think it's easy? I'm the third-born son. Father never prepared me for this. I'm doing the best I can.
I know you are, Ethan. I know. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
Ojalá padre estuviese aquí. ¿Qué harías tú? Vamos a preguntarle.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house.
Pues es precisamente lo que he hecho, muchacha. A ver si te aclaras.
You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Lo que no puedo permitir es que en un momento como este se me desperdigue todo el mundo y se ponga a robar las armas y lo que le dé la gana y se largue. Eso no se puede permitir. En absoluto.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
Vamos a
I have many
ver.
decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Necesito un centinela. Vamos a preguntarle por la defensa.
What's the state of our defenses? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And, you should know that swinging that blade yourself took stones. It was a man's way of justice.
Pero el problema es que Ramsay no es tan estúpido. Ramsay sabe perfectamente que estos están jodidos. Y me da igual que pongas a todo perro pichichi con una lanza por las almenaras. Él sabe que estáis jodidos. Es que ese es el problema. Es el puñetero problema. Lo que pasa es que sí que es cierto que si aumentamos la seguridad de todo este lugar, podríamos evitar que Ramsay hiciera algo, al menos ahora. Podría ser, ¿eh? Si nos ponemos en plan diplomáticos y dejamos que Ramsay entre aquí como en su puta casa, la puede liar mucho más fácilmente que si damos otra impresión. ¿Sabéis?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget, but, oh, you know, don't you?
No vamos a ponerle más triste.
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah.
Es un comienzo.
Someday, I'll have a real one, but not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword, I'm sure of it.
Si sobrevives
I watched
a
you
Roderick,
today.
a Roderick,
I
a
saw what you did
Ramsay.
to that man. Was he our enemy?
No,
A bad man?
para nada.
Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad, you can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who
Bueno.
took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real
Rodea a
sword.
uno de madera y préndele fuego y verás cómo le tiene miedo a la madera. ¿Verdad? Pues no sé qué decisión tomar realmente, porque
You're all worthless and weak.
es complicado, es complicado. Aumentar la seguridad al máximo sería muy buena idea para que Ramsay no entre aquí como si fuera su puta casa, pero con Ramsay la diplomacia no va a funcionar.
I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
A ver.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
A Ramsay no sé yo, Pero podría ser una opción, tener algo con lo que negociar, algo que los Bolton, que no Ramsay en sí, sino los Bolton en general, estuvieran dispuestos a dejarlo correr, ¿sabéis? Podría ser una buena carta para jugar con ello. Igual sí, Claro, porque Ramsay en sí mismo eso le va a importar un carajo. Eso seguro. Pero, claro, Ramsay está supeditado a su padre, a Bolton. No me acuerdo cómo se llamaba.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Sí.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Pero no sé a quién elegir. Yo creo que la diplomacia sé 100%, a no ser que tengamos algo importante que ofrecer, que con Ramsay no va a funcionar. Ramsay va a venir aquí a por sangre. Eso segurísimo. Viene aquí a por sangre. Con lo cual la diplomacia no va a servir para nada porque Ramsay no va a querer hablar. No viene aquí para hablar. Eso segurísimo. Vamos, estoy convencido de ello.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Que sí, pesado.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Sinceramente, de verdad... A ver, en otros momentos, si fuera otro personaje, diría que la diplomacia es la mejor idea. Claro que también tenemos el tema de la arboleda, que no sabemos nada, que es algo tan importante y que solo lo sabe él. Así que igual darle un poder a él con el tema de la arboleda nos abre otro frente que desconocemos. Pero claro, la seguridad que este pudiera proporcionar... Claro, pero no había caído yo en el tema de la arboleda. Igual nos dice algo que hay en esa arboleda. Hostia puta, es difícil. Es que nos va a salir mal. Yo creo que con Ramsay, da igual lo que elijamos, nos va a salir igual. Y este tiene lo de la arboleda, así que vamos a
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Es más equilibrado, tiene lo de la arboleda.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
Vale.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate.
Eso es cierto.
We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Ese es el problema.
No, Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan
Vamos a dejar que
deserves to
hable.
hear from all of us.
Let Sir Royland speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Sir Royland.
No. You chose your sentinel.
No es así, tío. No es así.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Eso es cierto.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's
Bien, debemos
judgment.
permanecer. ¿Qué propones?
I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Vamos a decir qué propone, a ver.
What do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Es que eso es cierto. Es que tenemos
Why
las de
not
perder,
make
me
an
da lo
offering
mismo.
for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough.
Eso es cierto también. Joder. Llegaremos a un trato, tomaremos el camino de la diplomacia. Es que no creo que se pueda negociar con Ramsay, es que lo dudo mucho,
I
pelearemos.
know I can still count on Sir Royland as master-at-arms. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord,
Es que no,
casting aside
negociar con este
opponents
paisano no...
means giving up
no.
our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his
Es que no se
decision.
puede negociar con él. Si negociamos con él vamos a salir perdiendo, eso lo sé seguro.
Forgive us, my lord. We are,
Y
of
de la otra
course,
manera
here to
también.
serve you.
Esto no va a salir bien. En ningún lado.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironwrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We
Pero
don't
no se lo va a
have enough
creer.
soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow.
Es así.
Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Y nos degüella.
Lord Ethan?
No quiero dejarle entrar, ¿eh? Joder, o sea, es que estoy segurísimo que da igual lo que decida. Estoy tremendamente seguro porque he visto la serie, sé quién es Ramsay Bolton, sé lo que hace, sé cómo actúa. Es decir, que tenemos las de perder sí o sí en cualquiera de ambos casos. Es que estoy 100% seguro de que mi decisión es irrelevante, pero totalmente seguro. Así que vamos a joderle al máximo posible. Vamos a hacerle
I will
esperar.
meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan. Your ignorance will be the end of us.
How many years have I
Solo por
served
joderle,
this
sin más, ¿eh?
I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
Your father would not approve, my lord.
Nada, esto va a acabar mal. Creo que da igual lo que elijamos. Es que
Apologies, my son.
me estoy sintiendo
I had
impotente por eso,
expected
porque
better
creo
of
que da igual mi
But now that
elección.
it is
Da lo
settled,
mismo, ¿eh? Me lo estoy
we know
divagando
what we
yo
must do.
solo. Pero hay
We
una
will
parte de
meet
mí que...
Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Es que creo que el juego no me está dando elección. Creo que me está creando la falsa ilusión de darme una elección.
My lord, I have
Y no es
faithfully
así.
served this family for many years. I sent my own nephew to the wall to protect you. Just remember that. Forgive me.
De verdad que sí, tengo la sensación de que el
There
juego me
will
está
always be
mintiendo
those
a
who
la cara.
question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Alguien tan volátil.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Sí, ahora mismo...
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Pero vamos, no creo que vuelva a tiempo ni de coña. No lo
Thank you,
creo.
Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this.
Se está a tomar por
Know that you
culo el
never
hombre.
stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Bueno, la verdad es que ya da igual, ya está todo hecho, pero creo que el juego me está tomando el pelo. Estoy casi seguro, vamos. No, casi no, estoy 100% seguro de que el juego me está tomando el pelo. Vale, pues vamos a dejar, que ya llevamos 56 minutos, vamos a dejar el capítulo aquí. Me estoy sintiendo un tanto decepcionado porque... A ver, si habéis visto la serie sabéis que Ramsey es alguien al que no puedes predecir. Está tan enajenado mental y es tan psicópata que no sabes por dónde te va a salir. Estoy seguro que si intentamos la diplomacia con él, no va a salir bien. Y estoy seguro que si intentamos decir mira qué fuertes somos, tampoco va a salir bien con él. Creo que en cualquiera de ambos casos... Los guionistas nos quieren dar un golpe de efecto con Ramsey y da igual lo que nos hayamos esforzado en decidir cualquier cosa. De verdad que sí. Por eso creo que el juego me está tomando el pelo. El juego está queriendo que yo me tome mi tiempo en una decisión tremendamente importante que realmente va a dar igual. Y eso no me gusta. Que igual me equivoco, que igual luego, depende de cómo hagas las cosas, puede pasar una u otra. Igual me equivoco y espero que sea así, ¿de acuerdo? Pero ahora mismo tengo la sensación de que no tengo elección, sino que tengo una ilusión de elección. Y es lo que no me está gustando. Pero bueno, veremos cómo continúa esto. Que evidentemente ya es el primer capítulo, ya no hay duda de eso. Mañana, en Game of Thrones, aquí, en Serious Frame. Si te ha gustado el vídeo, no dudes en compartirlo y suscribirte para estar al tanto de mis novedades. Además, puedes acceder a contenidos ocultos y de forma anticipada apoyándome en Patreon. Más información y enlaces en la caja de descripción.